Modern Alchemy.
Episode number 30.
Number 36. 36. If you're going to do it in stereo, you got to know the right number.
My bad.
Bersabeh.
I apologize.
Over the last several episodes, we've been talking about the alchemical increase in consciousness and awareness, or the alchemy of consciousness and awareness. And so today we'd like to kind of summarize this series about consciousness and awareness, and let's just focus on the idea of increasing awareness. So we've said that they're two different things. First of all, modern physics, as well as mysticism, tells us that every single thing is what, Bersabeh?
Energy.
It's energy, and that energy is
Mind. Consciousness.
Consciousness. Yeah, there
It's
you
conscious.
go. It's consciousness. It is mind, and it's consciousness.
Yes.
Now, consciousness is everything, and we've made a fine distinction, hopefully, if you've been following along, you can go back if you haven't, that there's a big difference between consciousness and awareness. And what's the difference between consciousness and awareness?
Consciousness and awareness. Consciousness, everything is conscious. Awareness is being aware of your surroundings.
Being aware of what you're conscious of,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, so everything is consciousness, but not everything is aware. And hopefully that makes sense to you. See, you can be conscious that you're listening to us speak right now, but that doesn't mean that you're aware of everything we're discussing.
True.
You might be getting distracted right now. Please don't.
Yes.
All right? You might be thinking about something else right now. Come back. Come back.
I question my awareness sometimes too.
I'm sure that you do. And so you can be conscious that you're listening to us, but not aware. Hopefully that makes sense of everything we're discussing. Let me give you a simpler example. We have a dog named Flo.
Oh.
With a W.
Cute.
Flow, like
The flow
water.
state.
Like the flow state. Speaking of, the flow state. And so Flo loves to ride in the car. Now, she's conscious that she's moving in some type of container. But I'm pretty sure as she rides in the car, she has very limited, if any, awareness of how the car works or what the car is.
No, I'm pretty sure she thinks your lap is the container.
She thinks my lap is the container, and it's in some
I sit
other
on his lap and I go places.
bigger container, and she can look out the window and see things. Does that make sense to you? So she's conscious she's in a container that's moving because she can look out the window, but she's not aware of how that container moves or how the car works. Now, let's take a moment right here, Bersabeh, and talk about creating not only more awareness, but more focus.
Yes.
More magic.
Let's talk about magic.
And more alchemy in your life, relationships, and business. You know, the most recent Gallup poll tells us that 43% of the people surveyed are too exhausted to perform in their daily work. 43%.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, and I think those are only the people being honest.
Yes, that's true.
I think they're probably more than that. Furthermore, recent research from Workplace Trends shows that the average time spent in distraction, you admitted sometimes, is, how much would you guess? Any guess? Average time spent daily in distraction.
Let's say 4 hours, 5, 6.
I hope you're not talking about yourself. No,
10.
no. The average time is 2.1 hours per day. Now that means if that's the average, there's some who are distracted 4 hours and some who are distracted less. But it gets even better because the average time we spend on a task before getting distracted is 11 minutes. Is this resonating with you? And it takes 25 minutes. Once you've been distracted, it takes 25 minutes to get back into focus and flow.
That's not good.
So look at your average day.
I can relate.
Here's the thing. If you're going to perform in this disruptive and distracting world, you have to, number one, have energy. 43% of the people don't. Number two, you have to be focused. Most people aren't. Now, just suppose for a moment you could have the energy to perform and to accomplish what you need to do and have the focus to stick with it, turning away from distractions until you're done. How powerful and truly magical would that be?
That would be awesome.
It is, isn't it? Well, Bersabeh and I have been utilizing a powerful new nootropic. Maybe you're familiar with nootropics,
yes.
called Magic Mind.
Ooh.
And it's
it
all
really
it's right here. It's all natural. It's organic green tea leaves. It's ashwagandha.
Matcha.
It's ashwagandha,
Yes.
which reduces stress. We can all use that. It has lion's mane mushrooms, which reduces inflammation and stress.
Ooh.
Inflammation, by the way, is one of the reasons that we age. And a whole lot more natural ingredients that keep us focused and productive. Now, we've
And
tried...
it's free of preservatives.
That's right. We've tried a lot of nootropics over the years. And Magic Mind is literally the first one
that
ever
actually worked.
Well, that works, and it isn't loaded with caffeine. It doesn't give you the jitters.
No.
There's no energetic crash later in the day. Have you ever experienced that one? Look, we're very picky and serious about what we recommend, because for us to recommend it, it has to be, number one, healthy.
Has to be organic.
Has to be all natural, and it has to work.
Yes.
Both of us strongly recommend Magic Mind. Look at that. It's just a little shot.
Tiny little shot.
Of focus and energy and anti-inflammatories and a whole lot more.
And we took
because it works, and it has all these things: health, natural, and it works. So if you're interested in a complete game changer, literally, we've worked out a special deal with our friends over at Magic Mind.
Yes.
And as a listener of our podcast, you can get this special deal. You can get 20% off your very first order, or
40%.
Better yet, what we recommend is that you get the subscription.
Because once you take it, trust me, you're going to want to keep taking it.
You're not going to want to stop.
We took this baby right before we went to the gym, and I tell you that the workouts have been incredible.
That's right. So if you get the subscription... because of the special that we have with our friends at Magic Mind, you can get 40% off subscription, not prescription, subscription.
Did you say prescription?
I did.
Subscription.
I did. It should be, anyway, never mind. So now, here's all you have to do. Go to www.mindmagic.co/alchemy. www.mindmagic.co/alchemy, and make sure that when you put it in the cart, you enter the promo code alchemy20.
And alchemy is ALCHEMY.
Did you read that?
I did have to read it. You see, you guys are learning things about me.
Yeah. Make sure you put in the promo code alchemy20, ALCHEMY. I didn't read that. 20 to get 20% off your first order, or that same subscription, promo code rather, will give you, I don't know why I keep saying subscription, because I'm thinking this stuff is really powerful. But
it really is.
Yeah. But,
I mean, it's amazing that you don't get jitters on it, which is a big thing for me. I can't have too much coffee. And you also have the crash afterwards.
Anyway.
We will post a link for you and a promo code in the copy.
Yeah. So let's go back to consciousness and awareness.
Okay.
Speaking of how to get into the flow state.
I've got Magic Mind. I'm ready to go.
Here's consciousness and awareness. There are physical things in the world, and there are what?
Metaphysical things in the world.
Metaphysical. Oh, a fancy word.
I did.
Meta means,
I got fancy.
The prefix meta means above and beyond. We could call those spiritual things too, right?
Yes, spirit.
There are spiritual things, there are physical things in the world. And here's what we'll suggest to you. We're talking about awareness today. To be consciously aware only of physical form is a very limited point of view. It's a very limited point of view, and it's a very limited degree of awareness. Now, hang with us here, because modern physics, as well as mysticism, tells us that this physical reality is only See how she's pushing my hand because
It's making sounds.
she thinks I'm making sounds. This physical reality is only what percentage of reality?
5%.
You're right. It's only
Man.
5%. And so
Just think what's the other 95? I don't know.
yeah, when you're only aware of 5%, you're unaware of a lot of things. And so what's the way to develop more awareness, Bersabeh? What are some ways that we can all develop more awareness?
Well, I would say the first place you would start is with yourself.
Okay.
Because I don't think a lot of us even know who we really are. We're just, an amalgamation of our parents and school and friends, and we never stop for a moment to think, why do I think the way I think and do the things that I do? And I think once you start going through that process, you start becoming more aware of what's actually happening and going on around you instead of just being on autopilot.
I think you're absolutely correct, and we could call that lump sum self-awareness.
Yes.
True self-awareness is a way to develop awareness, to know why you do and what you do and why, the things you're attracted to and why. The other way to develop more awareness is to study, understand, and to apply those things.
Yes.
Because as they say in the Toltec tradition, the only true knowledge is applied knowledge.
That's true.
And then, one of my favorite philosophers, Friedrich Nietzsche, stated, there's two types of people. Those who want to know and those who want to believe. Which one are you? Because to know is much more powerful than just to believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm
just thinking about it.
You there?
I'm like, to know and to believe, yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I heard someone once say, Jesus didn't believe in God. He knew God. Big difference. There are two types of people, those who want to know, according to Nietzsche, and those who want to believe. Which are you? To be a modern alchemist is to know. And that takes time and work. It's well worth it. And that's how you develop more awareness. Well, I want to thank you for a couple of moments of your day.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Check out the link below and become more aware. God bless you. Lots of love to you.
Yes.
Next week, we get into a brand new topic.
Ooh, what do we get into?
We're going to talk about one of the seven fundamental laws of the universe, the law of correspondence. You're going to want to be here.
Oh, that's a big topic.
It's a big one. God bless you again.
Bye.
Lots of love.
Thank you
Take
for being
care.
here.
Bye-bye.